So we're here, got the kids, got the slicks on, see all the race cars. Gotta go get tech. It's hot, it's very hot.
Just about 15 minutes service at Drumcore, and we'd love to have you. Bill's here.
That was pretty easy. They didn't really look at anything, so I don't know if I'm good or not, but I got a number. Got 2 cards for 2 things. We'll see. Back to the pits. A lot of air cooled. I gotta go pee. Alright, so they just called us up for I guess pre-stage or whatever. I gotta try to put some air in the slicks, let it out. So I'll go put like 10 psi in them. Do you want to use this?
Okay.
Made a complete pass. Slow obviously, but it left good. I mean, it was a 1960, but I think it's pretty good. It just hooked and went. I kind of think it might need some more RPM, but I'll probably leave it as it is. All I did was raise my RPM because I hit 7,000 and it was cutting out. The watt box is really weird, so I just raised it up to like 75 something. We'll see how that goes. It's raining. They're trying to dry it. All right, guys, I know you can't see me, but we're in the lanes. We're staging now. Bunch of goofy muscle cars, but this is just for slower Volkswagen cars. But it is a quarter mile. I'm gonna do 3rd gear burnout. I have my tires at 10.5 psi. All right, guys, we're about to go. yeah. Alright guys, so that was a really good rip. The guy next to me red lit, so I just went. I don't really give a shit. But it went really good. These slicks just hook. This is only my second pass ever. The last pass, my wife was recording it, so she was outside the car. But I think it went really good. I'm pretty happy with it. We'll see what the speed was, but I didn't have the same problem last time. I was hitting limiter, so I did not hit limiter, so that was good. Launch, burnout, everything was great. We'll see what the slip says. Thank you. So what do? We did a 14.6. So it's actually worse than our last pass. But it seems like it's a as is about a 14.5-ish, 14.6-ish car as is. You know, it is a old beat up engine. It's definitely been put through the paces, but you know, it's still cool. We got to go. We'll look at the two slips when we get back to the pits. It looks like the 60 is what killed it. 1.686 versus a 1.9. So I think I'm just gonna up the RPM, leaving probably like 300 RPM. We'll see what that does. All right, guys, we're lining up now. All right, we got some oil temp in it. Let's see if you guys can see the cars in front. Died on the a stock R32, it looks like, on some wheels, or some stock wheels. So it's not too crazy, but man, that felt like I launched hard. The car felt fast. I really hope I got a decent 60 foot on that. Really hope I got a decent 60 on that. My burnout was horrible. I think the car stalled, so I need to get more I don't know why. It's the watt box, it's pretty unreliable, I guess you can call it, but you know, figuring it out. Here comes a VR. Got a 14.3, so it's definitely respectable. I like that. Two of the faster cars out here. The Bug's definitely one of the fastest. The last round of qualifying. Staging. All right, pre-stage. Be this slow. I was really hoping to be in the 13s, but it doesn't seem like the power's just not there. This is an old beat up VR. I'm probably lugging about 160 horsepower if I'm lucky. But people love it and I love it. I'm having plenty of fun. It's really hot out. I wish it wasn't this hot out because it is really hot for the kids. We got to keep putting them in the AC and the Q5. Thank you very much. 14.4, so it wasn't terrible. It was my second best run. Left-hand side. The 60 foot 9-wheel drive was a little worse, but like I said, it's because I rolled out. But yeah, since I rolled out, the 60 foot was a lot worse. I should have probably had about a 1.7, I think, on that pass, but I eased it out. But I ran a 14.4. It's not the quickest I've been today, but it's picking them up and putting them down, as they say. It's very, very consistent. I don't know if that's me or the car. I think we could definitely be doing a little bit better, but we'll just have to wait and see.
Over here, bye. There he is. See him?
Mark, I was on line, so you set right on.
everybody else is a lot faster. Everybody actually like guts their car and all that. I was just the first time out, but went faster. Went a 14.2 and had a 1.8 60 foot, which is pretty good. And it just, I need to, the only way that's gonna go faster is if I get the 3.6 in it faster, or I literally take everything out of that car.
Yeah.
I have to. The whole purpose is a drag car, not a car to take the H2O. I mean, I'll still take the H2O, but everything's got to go. What? So we did good today. Didn't break anything. Didn't win anything, but didn't break anything. And the fastest pass I got of the day was a 14.2. The last one that I just did, it was like bracket racing. I don't understand it. Yeah, I just didn't understand it. So, but nothing broke. Now I'm gonna put the tires on and make a 2-hour drive back home. If you guys like what you see, like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks. See ya. Everybody's exhausted. Yesterday was the Mason-Dixon Nationals. There it is, the 7th one. The Mark II did great. It, to me, is just really, really underpowered. But, you know, it made the 2-hour drive there, 2-hour drive back, and I beat on it all day. Was launching with slicks all day. Made 6 good passes. The fastest pass I got was in the losing in the all motor eliminations, and it was 14.2 and about a 1.8 60. Kind of stay right there at 1.8 just to avoid breaking things. From what I saw yesterday, it seems like everybody has the same stuff, you know, same transmission that's built like mine, cam, springs, retainers, you know, all the normal stuff. I was the only full weight car, so everyone else was down around 2,000 pounds. Got to figure out how much this thing weighs and get everything out of it. I think that's the best course of action. We'll be getting a racing seat for it, maybe a harness, I don't know. I'll probably just still stick with a stock seat belt, but so it'll be racing seat and just taking everything out. I think that's the fastest way to improve the time. Right there at a 14.2, I guarantee if I got this car, it'll be in the 13s. Yeah, I guess that'll be on the next one. We'll just start tearing it apart, because where we move now, we're actually right next to a racetrack, and they just opened up again. That was one of the big reasons to move. So what we're gonna be doing is taking it there, seeing as fast as we can go, because the 3.6 swap, I just can't complete it right now. It's a little too much time, a little too much money right now. So I think the best course of action is to gut that now, do a little bit of, maybe I'll change an intake or something. I'll figure something out. But that engine has about 250,000 miles on it. It I'd say it makes like 160 horsepower. It's definitely low on power, and then, you know, it's not on standalone. It's a bunch of little issues. We can maximize it right now by, if we can gut everything and get it to a respectable weight and then into the 13s, then we'll be well on our way. And I definitely think we can do that before the year's out. So that's going to be the priority right now, is getting the Mark II into the 13s before the year's out, and then maybe by the time season comes to an end, we'll be able to start on the 3.6 swap. But with 3.6 swap, I've been thinking in my head. I really think that I got a fuel tech for this one, the Mark I VR6 Turbo, and I really think that the way to go with the 3.6 swap is probably to put a fuel tech in the Mark II. I was going to use the stock ECU, but looking at just tunes for a stock ECU, then adding on all the deletes you want, all the, you know, swap code out and stuff, so you don't have any sort of lights or EPC, nothing like that, you're talking well over like $1,200. To me, that's not worth it when you can spend, I hate to say it, but you can spend about $1,600, get a fuel tech. You'll have a digital dash. You won't have to deal with anything. You'll be able to tune on the fly, and it's really user friendly. And not to mention, I'm buying the biggest cams I can get. So who knows how a stock tune that's just modified by some goon, you know. It's hard to get tunes now, so, and they're really expensive. I think I just got to save the money up and do the fuel tech. As soon as I get the fuel tech, we're pretty much set, good to go. It's still going to be run as is right now. I'm going to try to see if I can get the fuel tech to talk to the direct injectors. I'm going to call and talk to some people in tech support and see if it's possible. If it's possible, it'll stay as is, just with cams, you know, port and polish, that kind of stuff. I am taking the head off. If we can't do that, then got to look into intake options. There's not much. Everything's custom, so that'll be a lot of money. So again, now you see why we're just trying to maximize the ETs right now in the quarter mile with the 12 valve in it. All right. So if you guys like this kind of content, you know, stick around, like, comment, subscribe. Here's all the tickets yesterday, so you can see that I beat on the car, and I can tell you guys that I'm very, very proud of that swap. I did everything myself. I even mounted the slicks myself. I mounted them by myself in the garage. There's probably a link somewhere in the description or something. Check that out. But everything on that car I did myself. Rebuilt the trans, built the trans, modded synchros, put a diff in it. Rebuilt that engine about 7 years ago now. I've rebuilt that engine and it runs perfect. Beat the hell out of it, rev it to 8,400. I just beat it. So I cannot be more proud of how that car is performing right now. I'm very proud of my work, and hopefully you guys see that. And you can always do this kind of stuff yourself. You just gotta have the want, the desire. You know, don't cut corners. That's all I can say. You can cut some corners, just don't cut corners where it matters, if that makes any sense. But yeah, if you guys like the channel, like, comment, subscribe, get the subscriptions up. I think we're about close to 400. Hopefully you guys will be seeing the video that I did with the 300 subscribers. Did a nice burnout on that. I did the 300 subscriber video, so check that out. Trying to get more content out to you guys. It's just, you know, it's hard. Thanks for watching.